They're coming! They're coming! They're coming! They're almost here, right outside the city gate.
Who is coming?
The Ammonites, sir.
The Ammonites. They're here, almost to the city gates. Their army or who?
The entire army, sir. And their king Nahash is with them.
Quickly, run and tell the other city elders. We will meet on the wall at the eastern gate. Hurry! They're encircling the city, laying siege. Oh, we haven't a chance against them. Our only hope is to go out there and try and make a covenant with them, bargain for our very lives. Agreed?
So you want to make a treaty with us, huh?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Under what conditions?
We will pay thee tribute, Your Majesty, and be servants unto thee and thy people.
Yeah, sounds reasonable. Under one condition, and one condition only, will I make a covenant with you people of Jabesh. I will gouge out the right eye of all the Jabeshites.
Oh.
Then ye may live and be a reproach unto all Israel.
Our right eyes! Your Majesty, gouge them out!
Yeah, won't it be fun? Well?
Give us 7 days' respite, Your Majesty, that we may send messengers unto all Israel. And then, if there be no one to save us, we will submit to your demands.
Other tribes of Israel come to your rescue? You've withdrawn yourselves so completely from the other tribes that they hardly know you exist. Come to your rescue?
And Saul, plowing in the field, heard the people of nearby Gibeah weeping and moaning. Unhooking the oxen from the plow and driving them before him, he came near unto the city and said,
What aileth the people that they weep?
A messenger has just arrived from Jabesh, Master, with sad, horrible news.
Tidings from Jabesh?
Yes, Master. The city is besieged by the Ammonite army. Their king demands that every inhabitant of Jabesh have his right eye gouged out in exchange for his life and servitude.
Eyes gouged out? They'll do nothing of the sort. I'll send messengers to all parts of Israel, and they will come to me with one consent, for I am king of Israel. They will obey my voice. We will rescue our brother Jabeshites.
And the fear of the Lord fell upon the people. And when Saul numbered those who came in answer to his call, there were 330,000 men.
You are to go to Jabesh immediately with a message.
Yes, Master.
Say unto them that I, Saul, king of Israel, shall be there to rescue them from the Ammonites tomorrow by the time the sun be hot.
Saul? King of Israel? Oh, I didn't even know Israel had a king. And you say he has 330,000 men coming to help. Oh, the people of Jabesh shall rejoice and be exceedingly glad.
And on the morrow King Saul divided his men into 3 camps, and they came into the midst of the Ammonite camp. It is still dark. The Ammonites are asleep in their tents. Here and there a sentry leans drowsily against a rock, yawning and rubbing his eyes. Everything is quiet. Suddenly, out of the darkness, the soldiers of Israel rush down upon the camp. The Ammonites try to resist, but it is too late. Hundreds are killed before they even have a chance to pick up their weapons. The slaughter is great and continues until midday. The rest of the Ammonites are scattered so that no 2 of them are left together. A great victory for Israel and a personal triumph for Saul, king of Israel. And all the people went to Gilgal. There they made Saul king, in fact, as well as in name. There they sacrificed peace offerings, and Saul and all the men of Israel rejoiced greatly. After his victorious campaign against the Ammonites, Saul reigned in peace for 2 years. Then one day he had an important talk with Jonathan, his son.
I've come to a firm decision, Jonathan. The Ammonites have given us no trouble for 2 years, and we are at peace with the Philistines.
Yes, Father.
So I don't believe we need to keep so many men under arms. I'm going to discharge the bulk of our forces.
But suppose the Ammonites attack us? I've heard that they're burning with a desire to avenge their defeat at Jabesh.
I'm going to keep 2,000 men here with me at Michmash to guard against that possibility.
What about the Philistines?
I intend to give you command of 1,000 men and station you at Gibeah in Benjamin. You'll be near enough to keep an eye on the Philistine garrison at Geba. Think you can handle the job?
Sure, Father.
One evening, sometime later, while Saul was eating supper, a messenger rode into the camp and hurried to Saul's tent.
Sir, I have a message for you from your son Jonathan.
Well, what is it, man?
Jonathan attacked the Philistine garrison at Geba, sir.
Attack the Philistines? I didn't order an attack.
Yes, sir, but he defeated them, sir.
Well, even so, no good will come of this, mark my words. It means war with the Philistines.
Anticipating that the Philistines would mobilize their whole army, Saul withdrew his small forces to Gilgal, at the same time sending word throughout Israel to rally around him there. He had reasoned correctly.
The Philistines are moving up through the valley of Ajalon, Your Majesty, towards Michmash, in full force with 30,000 chariots and 6,000 horsemen.
30,000 chariots? How many footmen did your spies count?
I have no precise figures, but they're a very large number. Very large, Your Majesty.
Let's hope the Ammonites don't seize the occasion to attack us from the rear.
Word concerning the great strength of the Philistine army soon spread throughout the Israelite camp, causing consternation and fear.
30,000 chariots. We're beaten before we start.
How many foot soldiers?
I heard some say 100,000, maybe more.
100,000 good reasons for getting out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to head for the hills and lie low till this is all over.
I'll go with you. We can't fight 100,000 men.
Many men of Israel felt the same. Hundreds deserted from the army and hid themselves in caves and in thickets and in the mountains. Some even crossed the Jordan and hid in Gilead. So great was their fright.
How many more men deserted last night, General?
142, Your Majesty.
Oh, if only Samuel would get here. He'd soon put new heart and courage in the men.
When do you expect him, Your Majesty?
Well, he sent word he'd be here within 7 days. If he doesn't come soon, there won't be anybody left. What's our total strength now?
1,257, sire.
What's our strength today, General?
We're down to 600 men, sire.
That settles it. I'm not going to wait for Samuel any longer.
But, sire...
I'm going to offer the burnt offering myself. We need God's help desperately. If I
Your
don't...
Majesty, you can't do that. Samuel said to wait.
Now, don't tell me what I can't do. I am king of Israel. I'll do what I like. Bring a burnt offering to me and peace offerings, too.
And it came to pass that as soon as he had made an end of offering the burnt offering, behold, Samuel came, and Saul went out to meet him, that he might salute him.
Welcome, Samuel. Here you are at last.
I see smoke rising from the altar, Saul. What meaneth it?
I offered a burnt offering myself because you didn't come. I had to do it, Samuel. The Philistines are already at Michmash, and our men have deserted by hundreds.
You have done a foolish thing, Saul. By not waiting for me and offering the burnt offering yourself, you have not kept the Lord's commandment. Therefore, your kingdom shall not continue. Your son shall not be king after you.
But I only did what I had to do. I would have had no army left at all by now.
You should have put your trust in God, Saul, not in yourself or in the strength of your army.
And Samuel arose and got him up from Gilgal unto Gibeah of Benjamin. And Saul and Jonathan, his son, and the 600 men of the army also went to Gibeah. They faced frightening odds, 600 men against the huge forces of the Philistines.
I tell you that the Lord has rejected King Saul. Otherwise, his efforts to arouse the people to answer his call to the color would have results. But it hasn't. Now he has only 600 men left in the army. 600! Well, that isn't enough to fight an army of women, much less the Philistines. And his retreat to
Excuse the
Geba...
intrusion, but may I talk to you a few minutes?
Oh, of course, Master Jonathan.
Come along with me, then. I wish to talk in private.
I'll leave, Your Highness.
Thank you.
You are my armor-bearer. You've been a faithful and loyal armor-bearer. You appear to be a man of faith and prayer.
I believe there is no limit to what God can do.
I can trust you?
Absolutely, Your Highness.
I've had a sudden impulse to make a secret attack upon the enemy's camp.
You, sir, are the son of King Saul. You are the crown prince. But you are also a man of God. If you attack the enemy, please take me with you.
Oh, just what I was hoping you'd say. It may be that the Lord will work for us in saving Israel from the Philistines. For there is no restraint to the Lord to save by many or by few.
Do all that is in thine heart, Your Highness, for I shall be honored to go with you wherever thy heart leadeth thee.
We must not let my father, the king, know that we go.
Oh, I understand, Your Highness.
No one must know. They'd tell father, and we'd be stopped.
Do you have a plan of an attack, Your Highness?
A sort of plan, yes. We will go down into the gully separating the two camps. At the proper time and place, we will reveal ourselves to the Philistine sentries. If they say unto us, "Stay there until we come down to you," then we will stand still in our place and will not go up unto them. But if they say, "Come up here unto us," then we will go up, and the Lord will deliver them into our hands. This shall be a sign unto us.
Secretly leaving the camp, the armor-bearer and his prince passed down into the gorge separating the two armies. Silently threading their way under the shadow of the cliff and partially concealed by the mounds and ridges of the valley, they approached the Philistine fortress situated on a protruding rock far above them.
Your Highness, if they do call for us to come up, how are we going to scale that cliff? It goes straight up.
I know of a secret passage. It's difficult, but we can make it all right. The Philistines consider it inaccessible and consequently do not have it well guarded.
Your Highness, I have been thinking and praying, and I feel sure that God will bless us and that his angels will fight by our side.
Are we ready to reveal ourselves to the sentries up there?
I am ready, Your Highness.
Spiritually and physically?
Yes, Your Highness.
Then let us step out and bravely face whatever befalls us. I think they see us. Yes, they do.
Well, well, behold the Israelites come out of the holes where they hid themselves. You must be very brave, Israelites. So come up here and we will reward your bravery.
It is the sign, Your Highness. The Lord shall deliver the Philistines into our hands.
Follow me. We will disappear behind that mound. The sentries up there will think we flee. But instead, we will make our way up that secret path I spoke of, and suddenly we will appear and slay the unsuspecting sentinels and penetrate into the enemy camp.
Listen, I hear something. Fighting. Now, who could be fighting? Scribe, fetch General Abner here to me at once.
You sent for me, Your Majesty.
I hear fighting. What is it? Who fights and why?
It comes from the Philistine camp, Your Majesty. They seem to be fighting amongst themselves, killing each other.
The Philistines fighting and killing each other? Impossible.
There is great confusion among them, Your Majesty, and they are being killed. Their numbers decrease rapidly.
There's more to this than meets the eye. Have any of our soldiers left camp?
I do not know, Your Majesty.
Well, find out at once.
Long live the king. Sire, all are present and accounted for except Crown Prince Jonathan and his armor-bearer.
Just as I suspected. He has done this in secret without my permission, but... General, sound assembly. Since Jonathan has so successfully routed the enemy and done havoc among them, we will take advantage of the situation and join in the assault.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Sounds like thunder, Your Majesty. But it can't be. There's not a cloud in the sky.
Then what is it?
Undoubtedly, Your Majesty, it is lightnings and quakes of the earth from God in aid of His Highness Jonathan to subdue the Philistines.
A miracle! Quickly assemble the men and charge the enemy while they are still in a state of confusion and panic.
Saul led his small army in the assault against the Philistines. As the news spread, those Israelites who had fled to the hills and mountains and those who had deserted to the enemy came forth and joined with Saul in committing terrible havoc upon the fugitive Philistines. So the Lord, through his servant Jonathan, saved Israel that day, proving beyond a doubt that salvation is a matter of individual choice and action, and not so much a mass movement. Jonathan depended not upon himself, his weapons, or his armor-bearer, but upon the unlimited power of God.
But I'm all done in. And look at those Philistines flee for their lives.
I don't blame them. This is a day of victory for Israel and personal glory for King Saul.
Who started it all in the first place?
Well, I hear tell it was Prince Jonathan. Seems as if he personally sneaked up on the Philistine sentry. They were so surprised they became confused and started fighting, not even stopping to notice who they were fighting. Mostly, it was their own men.
That was when our own sentry noticed the confusion in the Philistine camp and reported it to the king.
That's what I understand. And King Saul, he's no fool, you know. Instantly, he took advantage of the situation. Quickly, he had General Abner call us to arms and gave us a lecture on the situation.
O men of Israel, warriors of the Lord God of Israel, I charge you. Cursed be the man that eateth any food until evening and the battle is finished, that I may be avenged on mine enemies. Bequit yourselves like men, and our victory over the Philistines shall be complete and final.
Just how King Saul expects us to fight and pursue the enemy on empty stomachs is beyond me. But he's the king, and he... Oh, do you see what I see?
What? Where?
That tree, oozing out of that hollow place.
Honey, it makes me hungrier than ever.
Hey, let's eat some of it. No one will see us.
Oh, but the curse Saul placed upon any man who ate anything. No, thanks. I fear that curse. I'd rather go hungry until the day is over.
Yes, I guess I would too, but tonight, after the battle, watch me eat. I think I'll eat an entire cow raw.
Yeah, me too. We'd better get along. If we are found sitting here, we'd be considered deserters.
Well, all right, let's go. If we have the strength.
And Israel smote the Philistines that day from Michmash to Ajalon, even though they were faint from hunger. And in the evening, at the end of the time of curse, the people pounced upon the spoil, and took sheep and oxen and calves, and slew them on the ground, and they did eat them with the blood thereof. And it was told Saul, saying,
Your Majesty.
Yes, General Abner.
The people sin, sire, for they eat flesh that is not properly drained of the blood thereof.
Well, see that it stops immediately.
They are hungry, Your Majesty, famished.
Then bring oxen and sheep and have them properly cooked, so every man may have his fill of meat. In the meantime, I shall build an altar unto the Lord, seeking forgiveness of their sins. I've just finished building an altar unto God for the remission of the people's sin. Has God accepted the offering?
He has, Your Majesty.
As high priest, You will now seek counsel from God. Ask him if I am to continue pursuing the Philistines until the morning light. Determine if God will deliver them into my hand.
Yes, Your Majesty. I am sorry to report, Your Majesty, that God did not answer my plea for guidance and information.
God refused to answer you?
He gave me no answer, sire.
Well, ask him again and again until he does give you an answer.
Yes, Your Majesty. It is of no use, Your Majesty. The Lord God of Israel does not answer.
Oh, why? Why? Is there a reason God refuses to give me the information I seek?
There is, Your Majesty.
Well, pray tell, what?
There is sin in Israel. Someone has disobeyed your command and has eaten food this day.
So that's it. See that all men gather themselves here before me immediately. Men of Israel, soldiers of the Lord, you have fought well this day. You have bravely and courageously fought the enemy and vanquished them. Yet there is sin among you. My command to abstain from food during the day has been disobeyed. We shall determine who that man is, and he shall die the death of a traitor. Even though I am your king, I am subject to temptation and sin as well as any man. So is the crown prince, my son Jonathan. General Abner has prepared the drawing of lots to determine the guilty person. We shall start with the crown prince and myself as against the rest of you. All right, General, cast the lot and see if the guilty one is among the people or between Jonathan and myself.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, the result, General? Come, where lies the guilt?
Well, between you and Jonathan, Your Majesty.
Cast the lot and see whether it be me or Jonathan.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Abner,
The lot falls upon Jonathan, Your Majesty.
tell me, son, what sin have you done this day?
Father, I was not present this morning when His Majesty gave the command that no man should eat anything until evening, and I did but taste a little honey with the end of a rod that was in mine hand. For this, I must die?
I gave the command that whosoever disobey shall die a traitor. God do so and more also, for thou shalt surely die, Jonathan.
Your Majesty, you can see for yourself what the people think about thy son Jonathan. He is a hero.
I gave my word. Jonathan shall die.
Shall Jonathan die, who has wrought this great salvation in Israel? God forbid.
He shall die as befits a traitor to Israel.
As the Lord liveth, Your Majesty, there shall not one hair of Jonathan's head fall to the ground, for he hath done God's will and saved Israel this day. If I were you, Your Majesty, I would not further incur the wrath and displeasure of the crowd.
But I am king, and all right, Abner. I'll take your advice.
So the people rescued Jonathan, that he died not. Then Saul left off pursuing the Philistines and went home to the royal palace. And Samuel the prophet sought out King Saul and said to him,
Remember how the Lord sent me to anoint you to be king over Israel? Now, therefore, hearken unto the voice of the words of the Lord.
I am listening, Samuel.
The Lord of hosts spoke to me, saying, I remember that which the Amalekites did to Israel in the days of Moses, how they laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now, go and smite the Amalekites, and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not. but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass.
The Lord told you this?
Those are his words, Saul. Now, go and obey them, my son.
I will do as the Lord has commanded.
Then King Saul sent messengers throughout Israel, saying,
I come to you with orders from the king. The Lord has commanded Israel to destroy the Amalekites. Therefore, let every man among you take up his sword and his spear and make haste to Telaim, where the army will assemble.
Sire, I have a complete count now of how many men reported for duty.
Good. How many men do we have, General?
200,000 footmen, sire, as well as 10,000 men of Judah.
Excellent, excellent. We should have no trouble in crushing the Amalekites. There's only one thing to do before we start.
What's that, Your Majesty?
Send word to the Kenites to leave their homes among the Amalekites. The Kenites were kind to Israel when they came out of Egypt. I have no intention of hurting them.
I'll send messengers off at once.
The Bible tells us very little about Saul's campaign against the Amalekites. It says only that Saul came to a city of Amalek and laid wait in the valley, and that he smote the Amalekites from Havilah until thou comest to Shur over against Egypt. We also know that Saul took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, but utterly destroyed all the rest of the people with the edge of the sword. But although Saul and the men of his army seemed willing enough to carry out God's commandment concerning the Amalekites themselves, there was a different feeling about the cattle, sheep, goats, and other spoils of war.
Seems a shame to kill all these animals. I could use a pair of strong oxen back on the farm.
Likewise, and I wouldn't mind a dozen lambs or so. A lot of mine died last month.
Still, Samuel told
Samuel. We won the war, didn't we? We have a right to the spoil.
And Samuel came to Saul, and Saul said unto Samuel,
The Lord bless you, Samuel. I have done all the Lord commanded me to do. I have subdued the Amalekites and killed every man, woman, and child.
Then what is the meaning of all this bleating of sheep and lowing of oxen I hear?
The people brought them from the land of the Amalekites. They spared the best of the sheep and of the oxen to be used as sacrifice unto the Lord.
Why did you disobey the Lord?
I obeyed the Lord. I defeated the Amalekites and destroyed them and made Agag their king prisoner. It was the people who spared the animals, not me.
To obey the Lord is better than to sacrifice, Saul. And because you have rejected the word of the Lord has rejected you.
Rejected me?
Thy house shall not rule Israel after you.
I have sinned, Samuel, but it was only because I feared the people. Please forgive me, Samuel, and come with me, so that I may worship the Lord and seek remission of my sin through sacrifice.
I will not go with you, for you have rejected the Lord, and the Lord has rejected you. The evil spirit now rules you.
Oh, please, Samuel, help me. Do not leave me.
You laid hold of me and ripped the skirt of my mantle. Thus the Lord has rent the kingdom of Israel from you this day, and has given it to another man.
Then Samuel went to Ramah, and Saul went up to his house to Gibeah. And Samuel came no more to see Saul until the day of his death. Nevertheless he mourned for Saul. And the Lord repented that he had made Saul king over Israel.
He has changed from what he was when he was chosen king. Handsome, strong, courageous, yet humble. But now he thinks only of self-glory, appraisement and power. how true it is that the habits indulged in as a child will show themselves later in life. He is now rejected of God. His house shall no longer rule Israel. If only he would repent and renew the good spirit within him.
Who mourneth thou for, Samuel?
For Saul, King Saul, Lord. He leads the people into the paths of sin.
Mourn no more for Saul, but fill thine horn with oil, and go. I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided Israel a king from among his sons.
I love thee, O Lord, with all my heart, for thou art my strength, my rock, my fortress, my deliverer. Thou art my buckler, in whom I trust, and my high tower, in whom I shall be...
David, a lamb has fallen over the cliff.
Oh, did it kill him?
No, master. He fell upon a ledge and remains there, caught upon the branches of a scrub tree.
Well, why didn't you rescue him from the ledge?
It's too steep of cliff, too risky.
A shepherd who will not risk his life for the least of his lambs is not worthy of the name.
Even one lamb?
Even one lamb. Now you remain here and watch the sheep. I shall rescue the lost lamb. Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. Thou art my Lord, my delight and my present help. Thou hast given me counsel, and my reins art in thy hands, and in thee
Master, a lion! Quick, run for your life!
Run? Then what would my sheep do? Be devoured by the lion? No, lad. They shall be saved from the mouth of the lion. Not one sheep shall perish.
But how are you going to prevent it, master? You have no weapons.
Ah, my lad, I have the best weapon in the whole world. God. He's on my side. He has given me these hands and the strength and wisdom to use them. I shall rip open the jaws of the lion. Now remain here and fear not, for the lion shall not harm thee or the sheep. God is my strength and my present help.
You did it! You killed the lion!
Here, lad. Here's the lion's jawbone, ripped clean of flesh. Now take it. Keep it as a reminder always that there's no limit to the power of God if you'll but listen to his voice, have faith, and obey. Give unto the Lord, O ye mighty. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due his name. Worship the Lord in beauty and holiness. And
You're getting to play that very well. You're not a bad singer either.
Oh, hello, Brother Eliab. Thank you. But you didn't come all the way here merely to compliment me. Why, then?
You're very discerning, David.
Yeah, there's no better place in all the world to learn the lessons of right and wrong than among the beauties of the woods, valleys, and the unlimited wonders of nature. But what brings you out here, Brother Eliab? Certainly not the desire to converse with me.
You're wanted at the house. Samuel the prophet is there, wants to see you.
See me? Samuel? What for?
That I do not know. I know only that he came looking for some certain son of our father. He's looked at the rest of us, only you remain. So it has to be you he's looking for.
Surely there's some mistake. Samuel, the greatest man in all Israel, doesn't want to see me. I'm only a lowly shepherd.
My thoughts exactly. Anyway, you're to go to the house at once.
Samuel, your grace, this is my youngest son, David.
Greetings and salutations, your grace.
Arise, anoint him, for this is he whom I have chosen as the next king of Israel.
Yes, Lord. Greetings, David, my son. You will please kneel here in front of me.
Yes, your grace.
David, son of Jesse, with this oil I anoint thee. May the Spirit of the Lord come upon thee and bless thee now and forevermore.
Well, David, I see you're back. What did the prophet Samuel want of you?
He bade me to tell no one.
You can tell me. I'm your brother, remember? And your elder brother, too. So I have a birth-given right to know all the secrets of the family.
I'm sorry, Eliab, but I shall have to keep this matter secret.
You refuse to tell me?
I must keep my promise to Samuel.
Well, I'll find out. Don't you worry about that. You can take over now. Protect your precious sheep. I'm going to the house and find out what this is all about.
Angry, wasn't he?
Oh, he'll get over it. I'm not qualified to be a king. It is good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises to his name. Me, king of Israel? Oh, impossible. Yet Samuel did say that the Lord has chosen me. I wonder why me?